Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here in nature, baby. We got the birds all around us. We're in Jurassic Park. We're in a beautiful, tropical, lush rainforest right now. This is sexology. Water, fire, hot, cold, yin, yang, daddy's home. We're back. Someone wrote to me saying that they want to stop thinking about someone they love. Huh? They're like, Ralph, yes. I want to forget someone I love. Huh? Let's just... Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And I receive a lot of messages like that. So we're really going to dive into it today. Is that you out there? They were like, I love this person, but this person has a lot of issues. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? So let me share with you what helped me along my early journey. Because I was in a similar position when I was in my teenage years. I wanted to stop thinking about someone. I wanted to forget someone I loved. I was so deeply in love with this person. And when we weren't together any longer, it's like I couldn't function properly. I would always keep thinking about them, and I wanted to stop it. I wanted to forget someone I actually cared about, I actually loved. Thank goodness I'm not in that situation any longer, but I learned a lot from the experience, and you might be going through it. I'm going to share with you what helped me along my journey. You see, you don't want to admit it, do you? You don't want to admit how much you miss them. That's why you can't stop thinking about this person, because you are in resistance. Resistance makes stronger. So you're like, I'll be just fine. I'll be just fine. No, you won't, because you can't stop thinking about them. So what helped me along my early journey was to admit how much you miss this person, right? Admit how much you miss this person. Say, I miss you so much. Allow yourself to miss this person by saying, I miss you so much. Don't try to have what I call foolish pride and say, I don't miss this person, but I can't stop thinking about them. And I want to forget about someone I love. Right? Admit that you miss them and realize it is okay to miss them, right? It is okay to miss people. Look, if you think about someone, really think about them, eventually you'll get bored. It's just that a lot of us, we don't really think about people. They just pop into our minds. So maybe it's time to start really thinking about this person, right? And that actually helped me along my journey. Many of us don't even realize it is a privilege to meet someone, a privilege to be in their presence, even if it didn't go the way we want. It's a privilege because out of 7 billion people on planet Earth, you had the privilege to meet me. Are you proud right now? No? Yes? Good. Right? So along my journey, I always say that I'm grateful that it even happened. It didn't have to happen, but it did. Slow motion this side. When you learn how to put everything in perspective, you'll say, okay, I can go on to the next chapter of my life knowing that I had the privilege of meeting this wonderful person. And that's actually how to stop thinking about someone and forget someone you love. If you want to do that, okay? Be grateful for the experience itself. Now, every single day, we have people around us who actually love us, who actually care for us. Yet we spend, have you ever noticed this? We spend our time thinking about people who don't serve us, who don't bring us anything. So what helped me along my journey was to say, okay, right now, I'm going to actually think about people who are serving me, who are helping me become my greatest version. I'm going to replace those thoughts, right, of thinking about someone, okay, who isn't serving me with someone who actually is. Everyone has issues. Everyone is dealing with their own baggage, and we have to accept that. We have to accept people as they are and realize nobody is perfect. Love doesn't have to be perfect. It only has to be real. Okay? Now, if we are missing someone, have you ever noticed this? That when you are so engrossed in doing something you love, all thoughts cease, right? Maybe you're dancing around and you actually, for one moment, stop thinking about that person you love, right? And then once that stops, you start thinking about them again. What happened? You became present. And what's helped me along my journey, just in general, to stop thinking in general, right? Overthinking, ruminating, right? Harvard studies have shown that overthinking kills productivity. So what's helped me along my journey is to become present. 7-day vegan challenge alert. Much love to the beautiful deep divers out there, by the way, right? Making me really hungry, by the way. Food presence. Many of us, we're not even eating our food. We are thinking about various other things, therefore allowing ourselves to become disturbed. Now, when we talk of getting rid of someone from your mind that you even love, but you're like, well, they've got way too many issues. Ask yourself, are you becoming present when you are eating that beautiful acai bowl, that beautiful quinoa, right? Are you present to your food right now? Because if you're not, of course you're going to be thinking about someone and thinking about a job and thinking about the future, of course. But ground yourself in the present moment. And that's what's helped me along my early journey, right? It starts like this. Many of us, we have to become honest and say, would I be any happier with this person? A lot of us, we are in love with the memory. We are not actually in love with the person. Because if we were, we would still be with them, or we would try to make it work. When it comes to forgetting about someone, even though you love them because you're like, well, Ralph, they've got issues. Ask yourself, would you be happier with them? It's what I call the love assumption. We can never truly know unless we are with them, right? But a lot of the times we might start thinking, actually, I would be a lot happier with them, right? Well, we don't know that. That's an assumption. They could make you more happy or less happy. We don't know. We have to see where we are right now and realize the greatest relationship you can have is with yourself. Slow motion this side. Other people can enhance our happiness, but it starts with us. You have to really ask yourself, What do I miss about this person? Why do I miss them so much? Well, Ralph, yes, it's because I know even though they have a lot of issues, okay, they are a great person. I get it. They are so fantastic, Ralph. Okay, that I can't stop thinking about them. I get it. But I want to forget someone I love right now, Ralph. I get it. Why do you miss them so much? It's the great moments, Ralph. Okay. There are so many great moments all of us have, and they are to be cherished. We don't have to forget that. We don't have to forget that, right? But also realize it wasn't just the good times, there were also a lot of bad times. So for every beautiful moment you have of yourself with them, also think of a really terrible one. Create balance when you think of them to give you more perspective, more clarity when dealing with a situation. Right? So when I was really young, a teenager, I was always just thinking about this person, just like the really good things and the highs. And then I wasn't actually thinking about why it started to fall apart in the first place. You got to put the spotlight on that to say, okay, I got to remember the good times, the highs, but I've also got to remember the lows, right? And then be proud that you can actually feel. Be proud that you actually miss them. Because it shows and it speaks a lot about your character, that you can actually feel for a person. There are a lot of people on the planet right now, on planet Earth, who don't feel anything. But because you feel, it shows that you have a great capacity to love someone. So they always say, just if you can love the wrong person this much, imagine how much you can love the right person. But what if I told you there was no right or wrong person? Just people helping us along our journey to become our greatest versions. Right? There are no bad people. It's just that the shoe didn't fit. That's okay. We are all about finding our complementary part, right? So realize that you should be proud that you miss them so much, right? And the prouder you are, the more easier it is to let go and go on to the next chapter of your life if that's what you want to do. Many times we don't realize that time heals everything. Time heals everything. Time heals everything. They are not kidding when they say that. Just wait a few years and everything would have changed. Can you remember when you were like, I'm never gonna get over this person, like 2 years ago? And then 2 years passed, then you're like dancing all over the place. You've moved on. They've moved on, and it's okay, right? So remind yourself that time heals everything. And that's the beauty of life. Meet them up. Meet up with them. See them eye to eye, because maybe there is still something more. That's why you can't stop thinking about them. Maybe that's a sign from the universe, like maybe you should get together, make some babies, just maybe, right? Maybe you don't have to forget about someone you love. Maybe you both have to see each other, meet each other, feel each other again to see if there's anything there worth fighting for. Can I get a hello? Okay, and that's what I realized along my journey, that like people on planet Earth are so final because we are living in an age of instant gratification. If it doesn't work out, then I'm over. It's over. I'm bye. Whatever happened to fixing stuff, to working through stuff? That's what real relationships are about. It's not just peaches and cream. This ain't the Breakfast Club. So, what I've realized also along my journey is that not everyone you lose is a loss. And more so, it is never a loss when you learn something. Slow motion this side. So remind yourself to take from the experience. Be grateful for the experience and learn from the experience. That is how to stop thinking of someone. That is how to forget someone you love if that's what you want to do. Learn from this amazing experience that has changed your life forever. Honor it. That is how to move forward. Right now on the planet, it is a beautiful time. Why? Because many of us are finding ourselves in relationships. Once we see we attract what we are, as we change, the types of people we meet also changes. And that is a beautiful thing to remind ourselves of. Okay? You begin to let go of someone when you are not in resistance to them. Have a beautiful day. We're just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Infinite waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.